Hi, everybody. How are you? All right, so today we're going to talk about Portion Fix and what Portion Fix is. Portion Fix is the meal plan that we follow. Now, I'm going to go over a little bit about the fundamentals of Portion Fix. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it's really good for you to get an understanding and a good foundation about what Portion Fix is and why it works. Because ultimately, what you're trying to do is make a long-lasting lifestyle change. So this isn't a quick fix. This isn't short term. This is about making that long-lasting lifestyle sustainable result, right? So it's good for you to have like a good understanding and a good foundation about what Portion Fix is. Portion Fix follows three main principles, and I'm just going to go over just a little bit about it, about every single principle. So number one is we follow portion control, and we eat every single food group. We do not eliminate any food groups. The only difference is that we're eating them in portion control to make sure that we're getting all the nutrients that our body needs. So that you're not overeating a certain food group and undereating another food group. So our body needs everything. We don't deprive ourselves of carbs or healthy fats because our body needs every single nutrient in order for it to function at its best. And our brain needs the nutrients. Our brain absorbs 20% of our nutrients. So we eat everything, but we're just going to learn about how to eat in portion control. So we'll talk about these little color-coded containers in a little bit. Number two, we limit the amount or eliminate the amount of processed foods that go into our body. So you limit your added sugar intake. You limit your processed foods. We eat whole foods. So if it's natural and whole foods, we consume it. So we eliminate anything with added sugar. So we'll learn a little bit more about how to read labels as well and how to go food shopping, because that can also be super overwhelming because we're so used to eating a certain type of way. And now we have to retrain our taste buds because it's used to all that added sugar for taste. It's used to all the processed foods. So your body will go into a little bit of a withdrawal, but we'll about that a different day. And then number three, we eat balanced macronutrients. So what is that? The macro system that we follow is 40, 30, 30. So we eat 40% carbohydrates, 30% healthy fats, and 30% proteins. And we make sure that we eat all those macronutrients throughout the whole day so that by the end of the day, you've consumed all your macros. But you don't have to worry about doing all those calculations because they've actually been done for you. There is a formula for every single program, and that formula will give you a meal plan and will tell you how many of these you get a day. So I'm actually going to share my screen and show you how to access that meal plan. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. Okay, so this is Beachbody On Demand. This is where we access all our workouts, our meal plans, and all these healthy recipes. So I'm actually just going to pick one fitness program, and I'm going to click on 21 Day Fix, and I'm going to show you how to access that meal plan and how to get that calculation for your meal plan. So everything is going to be under program materials. So it's going to say start here, tally sheets, food lists, and everything like that. So we're going to go into start here. And this is usually where they're going to give you a little bit of an overview about what this is. So, okay, so this is a calculation. So every single program has its own set of calculation because every program is different. Every program is a different intensity. So they all have their own formula to go with that program. So whatever program you're doing, you're going to follow that formula and that meal plan. They all follow the Portion Fix container system, but the difference is how many you're getting throughout the day. Okay, so this is where you're going to do your calculation. You're going to put your current weight here, multiply it by 11, and that's going to be your caloric baseline. So then you're going to take your caloric baseline, add 400, and that will be your maintenance calories. So what maintenance calories is for someone who's looking to tone and not necessarily looking to lose a ton of weight. That would be your maintenance. So even if you're looking to lose 5 pounds, you would stay in maintenance. If you're looking to lose weight, then you're going to take that maintenance and then subtract 750, and that will be your caloric target. Once you get that number, you're going to go here and it's going to show you all the meal plans. So wherever that number leads you is the meal plan that you're going to follow. So a lot of people will say, but my calculation was 1,501. So I'm just going to, that's too much food for me, and I'm going to go to plan A. Completely wrong. You have to retrain your brain. Like I was saying before, you need every single nutrient. A lot of people think that by eating less, that you will lose weight, and that is simply incorrect. That'll actually inhibit your results. So more fuel, the more food, the better the results. So follow the meal plan that your calculation leads you to, and just trust the program. This is going to take time. Remember that you didn't gain 30 pounds in 1 month. So please don't expect to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. It takes time. Be patient with your body. So that's how you calculate your meal plan. So it's going to tell you exactly how many green containers you get, how many purple containers, and then everything like that. So I'll go over these containers in a minute. I'm actually going to go back to the nutrition, because I just wanted to show you the food list and where you access all of that. So if you're going to go under nutrition, so again, everything is under program materials. And let's just go to food list. Okay, so this is the food list. This is going to tell you all the vegetables, all your fruits, all your proteins, your carbs, and your healthy fats, and your orange containers. So this is the food list that you're going to follow. If you want the best results, you're going to choose foods from the top third of each list. Those are the foods with the most nutrients. So that's how you figure out what foods you should be eating and how many of each you get every single day. So this you go over on your own time, really look at it, sit down, look at the list. If you're someone who really doesn't eat vegetables, choose 2 to try for the first week and find out different ways. I'm actually going to stop sharing so I can talk to you guys. Find out different ways to cook it, saute it, roast it, season them differently. Play around with it, because you have to remember that you have to retrain your taste buds. So even though this might taste blah now, once you retrain your taste buds, you're going to just open up your eyes to a whole new set of foods. So I'm just going to go over these containers real quick, because I know that I can ramble. So like I said, every food group tells you how many of each containers you get. So if you get 3 of these, what that means is that you're going to fill this up 3 times. So you fill it up as much as you want. So you can stuff it if you want. As long as the lid closes, you're in portion. If the lid does not close, you're not in portion control. And that list, because obviously certain things won't fit in here, right? Like you're not going to fit an apple in here. So the food list will give you the equivalent. It'll say 1 small apple is 1 purple. So if you look through the list, it'll tell you 4 pieces of turkey bacon is 1 red. 2 eggs is 1 red. So go through the list, it'll tell you the equivalent. So purple is fruit and it's 1 cup. Green are your vegetables, 1 cup. And again, it tells you how many times you're going to fill this up. Simple as that. Your meal calculation, and then your meal plan is going to tell you how many times you need to eat these a day. Your proteins is 3/4 of a cup. And again, you won't be eating out of these containers for the rest of your life. This is just for you to get a good foundation of what your plate is supposed to look like. What is 1 portion of protein and what it's supposed to look like. You don't have to chop up your chicken forever. It tells you how many ounces. And if you do want to chop it up and then put it in here, and then put it onto your plate so that you can judge and see how much chicken. So once it starts to become a lifestyle and you go out to eat, you can eyeball it. But I do recommend when you put these away, bring them out about once a month just to kind of retrain your brain, because you kind of start to be like, oh, that looks like half a cup of yellow, and meanwhile, you overportioned your plate. Now, my yellow container is in the dishwasher because it's my favorite and I use it a lot. So it's half a cup. Half a cup is yellow. Healthy fats is a third of a cup. So again, it'll give you the equivalent. 12 almonds is 1 blue. Put your cheeses in here, and then your orange container. Now, this is the hardest one to get in, because if you're not having a salad, then when are you going to eat it, right? So most people will skip this one. Don't skip it. Remember what I said in the beginning. Your body needs every single macro. So even if you're not having a salad, you could put olives. If you're not an olive fan, olive fan. What I like to do is I do shots of sunflower seeds. So at the end of the day, if I forget my orange, I'll scoop it in and cheers, and then take a shot just to make sure that I'm getting all my macros. So I hope that I explained it and that it was a little bit simpler for you to understand what this is. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If I confused you in any way, please don't hesitate to ask to explain into more detail. All right. So talk to you guys later. Bye.